Here. Guided. Wait. Now I'm tough.
Hey everyone, Chris Hansen from Karate Unity here with Steve Ferera from Combative Concepts Academy in Toronto. So last time we broke down the JKD straight blast, and today we're taking it further. How to shut it down, angle in, deal with counters, shells, and level changes. And stick around because I've got a unique karate connection to reveal near the end. Let's jump into the video.
Kind of look like throw jab, covering, right? And now do it again. When you now I'm covering. Oh shoot! I'm covering a certain way. It's the way I'm covering. It's the I'm purposely put it this way. On the street, there's a good chance of breaking your fist just hitting a forearm, hitting the top of the head. I advise you only close fist punch when you know you're landing clean to the nose to jaw. If you're landing clean here, and if I know I got a clean floating rib or a clean liver, I can close fist. If I suspect non-clean, I am not close fist punching. You are going to break your hand. So you know what's better than that? Elbow, palm, fingers, gouging. Sometimes the structure is vertical, jab cross, vertical, jab, horizontal, jab, guided. Do you see? Sometimes I parry it and I guide it into. Now those type of destructions work brilliant on the straight lines, which gives us our first counter to the blast. Down kick. Just get an angle. Lateral step, dissipate the power of that kick, and then come in with the blast. In competition, I teach my guys when he fires, don't just check shin to shin. When he fires, check to the ankle and foot. Always test the ankle and foot. So now when he fires off of that destruction, step down into your blast. Run point, and step down. Now if he goes to the body, fire again. Now it's my elbow again. I'm not going to use my elbow against this guy's shin. It will work against people who do not have the conditioned shins. But again, I'm not thinking about the average person. I'm thinking about I'm dealing with a person who has that's going to hurt my elbow. So I'll go to the foot again. So when he fires, I'll simulate to the foot and the ankle. He goes to my head, same thing. Right to the top of the foot and watch that foot and ankle explode. Okay? So off of these destruct, 1, 2, bam, 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 bam. 1, and then follow up. As soon as you get a good clean one, to be honest with you, fire, kick to my body. Come on, hard, hard. Hard, as hard as you want. See, this is what we call a typical 3-point cover. Hard, as hard as you want. Okay, you see the cover? So now I just point my elbow out. So it's if you understand a 3-point cover in Muay Thai and kickboxing, now I just point my elbow out. Okay. You see how? But all I'm doing is just use your natural move. See how now you can translate the bridge between sport and combat? Subtleties, man, just subtleties. I don't want to deviate so much from one to the other sometimes. Kick to the body. Now you had to deal with these. So front kick to the body. Blast. I can scoop out, blast, front kick to the body. Parry off with the forearm. But those are both passive. Front kick to the body. Destruction. Do you see how I drop? And I'm using my glove as the shield to protect him. So when he fires that again, they see it drops right into it. So I can drop down. Don't trust get your body out of the way a little bit, and then drop straight down. He fires that front kick again. You see how I come up underneath. He fires that front kick one more time with a little bit. I could probably kick him in the nuts too.
What did you do with your hands when you did that?
As a check. See from here, go slowly. See in Kali, they destroy here. Okay. Kali, they also destroy here. Oh. Kali, they also destroy together. Oh, yes. Sometimes when you fire that, it's together with, I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
It's together with the groin kick. So you see how all these motions are coming into play, right? And you can also think of kicking the support leg.
I see.
Now we're just using that as an entry into the blast. And then we train this stuff all the time, right? So I can do a far side clear. I can do a near side clear. You see? All these different.
You guys, I wanted to make one more connection to something that Steve did too, karate connection. So he did a lot of pulls, right? So from here, he pulled from the rear hand, pull and shot, or, you know, pull and hit, or from here, you know, from a long side, cut an angle, pull and strike, right? So those pulls, right? You're colliding your hand with someone else's hand. You're sliding down and grabbing something. Okay, sliding down, moving it out of the way, and delivering your shots. You know, either a hook line or a straight line, you know, or you're pulling from here, and you're hitting. Well, you take a look at all of those things. What do all of those things have in common? The pull and the rotation, bringing from a higher level to a lower level. And I think it's safe to say that karate guys have this particular motion down pat in our curriculum in the form of Zukis, the Zuki wazas, right? Where you're pulling, you know, you're pulling that particular pull. And I've talked about it a lot in a ton of my videos. You see it all over the place across all schools. It's a well-known fact that this particular motion in karate is a pull technique, right? It's a pull to a punch. So, you know, these hands are, yes, it's closed, but they represent grabs. So, you know, if I'm up here, if my hands are up in space like this, I can do the same thing. I'm grabbing, pulling, and hitting. So put a big smile on my face when I'm seeing all these things, and that's what Karate Unity is all about, seeing biomechanical connections across all the different arts. There's no bias there. There's a complete unity when you look at things this way.
All these different ways. Sometimes the clear doesn't have to be to hit the head. Sometimes when you see the shell here, look, the clear is up. So the, hey.
Can you do that again?
And so meaning sometimes the clear is I'm trying to reach the body. I feel like I might be running into this elbow, so I lift up.
Nice.
Right, so it's up here.
So it's an uppercut clear.
Yeah, just palm.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so I gotta make a karate connection because this is what this channel is all about. So if you take a look at Steve's idea, you know, his reaction where he was coming in and he used his lead hand here to lift up the guard and fire shots underneath. Okay, the immediate connection I made was to the Chudan in karate. So you have that crossing hand motion here, and you're opening it up like this. This crossing hand motion, and you're opening it up like this. It is the exact same mechanic, okay? Where you're lifting from here and moving up. And he did it from the lead hand, and he also did it from the rear hand. And the rear hand had more of a uppercut type of mechanic, where he was lifting it up this way. But again, if you take a look, it's pretty much the same mechanic as the Chudan like this. So you're coming up underneath to the guard right here, and you're pulling on the elbow, and you're lifting up, and then firing your shots underneath and over top. Brilliant mechanic. We owe it to ourselves to look at these common mechanics across all the different arts and cross-train, because then you get really good connections and insight into your training.
Right? Sometimes I jab my face. You see how I used a hook?
Yeah.
Jab my face. That's a shovel hook. Jab my face. Oh, that's an uppercut. So you see I can use punches to clear too. There's different tactics you can use when you recognize the body elevation drop. Okay? So you get the blast going. If I recognize it soon enough, as soon as he drops, whoa, knee. So just lift up the knee and have him drop straight into the knee. If I'm blasting and all of a sudden my offensive attention drops down low, I see this a lot. I'm gonna kick him down low or knee him low, and I'm gonna drop my hands and do it. Don't do that, because sometimes we do this, meaning I'll fake low and then come over the top. I'll simulate an elevation change, but really I'm just gonna come over the top.
Can you do that drop again, please?
So meaning we teach this in MMA, okay? in terms of MMA context, you might be, you see how this up and down? So while I'm going, every time I hit the body, I go down and then up, because now when I go up and down, now it's a takedown. You understand? So all of a sudden now, when I start to get this up and down going, I can start to hide my shoots. Now, if this person drops down and I miss the timing of the knee, what if I couldn't pick up the shooting, go for my leg? I'm going to go for his throat. Now, if I go for chokes, wind chokes are painful, could be lethal. Careful in terms of a liability perspective. But if I just let go, he's okay. Blood chokes takes time. I have to now wait for him to all of a sudden pass out. That could be 8 seconds. When I drop down here, I'm going to go to his neck and snap it right away. Okay? So instead of, if I didn't want to think of the chokes, I can go right into crank, because chokes might take some time. So from this reference point, the choke, I would have to be right under his chin. Now I can go up into his windpipe. I can go into his blood. But again, chokes take time. So from here, I'll slip it in front, and this is called a figure 4 neck crank. Now this is a face lock. I'm going to crush and break his jaw. Okay, if you can break a jaw with a certain amount of pounds per pressure force of a punch, if I can break an orbital with a certain amount of pounds per pressure force of a punch, if I can knock a tooth out, if I can break. Second option, grab around the head, face locks, neck cranks, chokes. Third option, he drops down, offline. Stay on your, sorry. If he goes down, that's great. But if not, when he's there, then just start kneeing him in the head. Right? So, as you blast, this guy drops an elevation, and I was able to knee right off the bat. As I blast, this guy creates an elevation. I was able to drop down and get him into cranks or face locks. Now, one thing I don't want to do is, I don't want to do this. Even though I can. Why?
He might have buddies or something.
He might have buddies. He might
broken
have a concealed
bottle
knife.
Yeah.
Choke, Leonard, get down here. I got you in a choke. Reach for your pocket. Reach. See, there's the knife. You understand? The last one is, as he drops, I get off, right? I frame here, I get off line, and then just start to knee. This could shift around to here, knee to sciatic. He's gonna probably turn and roll and pull guard. And now he's gonna try to kick. He's gonna try to be there.